Hello world, it's Super Al coming to you today from the random town of Random Lake, Wisconsin. A small farming community here about 40 miles north of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Town of about 1,500 people. It's primarily an agricultural town. I'll take a little small walk through their downtown here. Show you guys Random Lake. This town was established, well, in 1907 it was established, but it was settled in the late 1850s. There were some settlers here. The town was originally called Greenleaf, but there was a surveyor that ended up finding a pretty nice sized lake here that they have in town, and they decided to change the name to Random Lake, and the name has stuck since. As I said, it is an agricultural town. Their primary industry here is farming. They have a canning place, Lakeside Foods Canning, and they have some huge grain elevators here. And that's pretty much all they're known for is farming. As I said, there is a very nice sized lake, Random Lake, that everybody utilizes in town here. And you can go swimming, fishing, boating, kayaking, whatever you like to do on the lake can be done there. Very nice, very nice beach, very nice park, and there's very nice houses along that lake. And it's right out that way, right over the hill there. It's a pretty quiet day today. Today's the 19th of May. About 72 degrees out. It's beautiful outside. Most of the people were down by the lake swimming. I drove down there, checked it out. But we're gonna do the town. The only glimpse of the lake you got was at the beginning of this video. It is a very nice sized lake. There's good fishing in there. The water was warm. Great place to take your kids. This town is about 96% white. There's a couple African Americans, Latinos, Asians. Looks like a pretty friendly community here. A good school system. Crime is absolutely low here. I said you're about 40 miles north of Milwaukee, so if you didn't mind commuting down to the city, this might be a nice little place to settle down, nice little farm town. You're about, I'd say about 7 or 8 miles from Lake Michigan, west of Lake Michigan. How you doing? Not a whole heck of a lot to their downtown here. They got a couple stores, places to eat, cafes. They do have a railroad that runs through the town, so they do get railroad service for freight trains. Pretty slow-paced town. It's laid back. Typical Wisconsin farm town. A few churches here. They do have a clinic. They have a bowling alley. So there's things to do here. And a lot of outdoor recreational activities. You're not far from Kettle Moraine Forest, State Forest. So if you want to get in the woods and up in the hills, it's not far from that. St. Mary's Church there. This is a really small downtown. I'm not going to walk too far here. Just a little ways. As you can see, they got things that you would need, an auto parts store. There are some small shops, mom and pop shops, but really there's not a whole heck of a lot here. Mostly residential. Just a really quiet, laid back town. I actually like this town a lot. If I wasn't so attached to Lake Michigan, I'd consider living here. And like I said, you could commute. You could commute to Sheboygan also. It's not too far from here. It's about 15, 20 miles. If that, I don't think it's that far. So there is big cities around, but you can get right out here to the countryside and have a nice, peaceful, quiet neighborhood to live in. Nice and safe. And as I said, the school system here is pretty decent. Cost of housing here, probably about $250,000 and up. You might be able to find a house for under $200K, maybe in town, if you're lucky. And most of their houses outside of town here are fairly new, so build a house, you know what that costs. It's a really pleasant little town. That's gonna about do it for Old Random Lake downtown here. It's a quick 5-minute video. A little looking down Random Lake here. That's gonna wrap it up. Hope you liked the little walk I took you on. I know it wasn't very long. But if you're considering a little town just outside of Milwaukee, this might be the place for you. Random Lake, Wisconsin. Once again, it's Yooper Al. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. I'm taking you places.